YouTube, if you're watching this, it's early. Well, for me, you guys are probably watching this in the evening time, but welcome back to the Dktv Reacts channel, man. On the road to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, man. We dropping 100 days straight. Make sure you go subscribe to the main channel as well. And by the name of the title, you already know what's going on. Jada Pinkett Smith, whatever she is. I don't know what her last name is. I don't know if they divorced, whatever. Don't respect Will, bro. She don't respect Will. So she's this video we're gonna dissect how she misses Tupac, or she compares Tupac and Will Smith. I didn't get a chance to really watch the videos last month when the news was popping off. So this is kind of a combination, I think, of some videos of last year. It might contain this year, I'm not too sure, but I'm sure it's probably the same stuff. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna dissect it. We're going to compare, in our sets, we're gonna compare Tupac and Will Smith and why she like one more than the other. You know what I'm saying? We already kind of know. Y'all know what this channel is based on. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into it.
A lot of people...
Bro, let my joint be crying about another man while you married to me. Are you mad? Are you crazy what they say in London? Are you mad? Bro, you're bugging, bro. And you're married to me. It's not your father, your brother, whatever. It's another man. He's long gone. I understand, like, but to constantly do interviews and compare me to him, there's no way, bro. He's soft. Will Smith a bitch, bro.
You know, talk about my relationship with Pac and trying to figure that out, you know, and that was a huge loss in my life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nah. Because he was one of those people that I expected to be here. And my upset is more anger. I just wanted to feel good.
Oh, hell
no! I wanted to feel good. This is when she was comparing, I guess, August Alsteen. If you don't know who he is, I think it's an R&B singer or a pop singer, whatever the case may be. She said, I wanted to feel good. You're my husband, you couldn't do that. Basically, she said, you weren't enough. And he sat there, look at his face. We talk about mental stress and how they go through all this mental trauma, and they deal with suicide and a lot of stuff, but we look at that and shame it, like, oh, he should have dealt. Nah, bro, like, first of all, he should be strong enough to know, like, yo, I'm gonna step away from the situation because I feel totally disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had an entanglement, you mess with this dude, you still talk about Tupac. Every podcast is about some other guy or disrespecting me. Come on, bro. There's no masculine, you got no masculine frame. That's why she don't respect you. You're not standing on shit. You're not standing on business. Realistically, why she's stepping, how she's stepping. When I mess with a female, she gotta know what's up. She gotta know her lane. If it's not that, then we don't align and she gotta go. But this right here is crazy. I needed to feel good because you couldn't do that for me. You weren't enough. A girl tell me I'm not enough, I'm like, go look for better then. I'm never gonna hold you back.
It had been so long.
Yo, that's crazy.
Since I felt good. You think...
Wow. So long since I felt good. Man, this man goes all out for this girl, posts her on the gram, does this, does that. I know the anniversary, he probably goes all out, the birthdays, all that. And all that for this kind of response. This is why I tell y'all, bro, your focus is number one. Your focus is number one, because when you're focused, girls that you need in your life you will attract, not the girls that you want. That's why you don't chase the girls. You chase the girls, you're attracting the girls that you want. And they're going to go after things that they want, not the girls that you need. So if you want to just find a girl that you want to play around with, okay, feel me, have fun, chase a girl. But if you just on some focus, which I all should be, this is not a girl you need. She's telling you exactly what you don't want to hear.
Since I felt good.
Look at this nigga's face. Nigga, you lay next to me and you can't make me feel good. and this nigga stays around. He's a bitch.
I
could not.
Will Smith would catch a break after his wife exposed her entanglement with August Alsina on national TV. But apparently that wasn't enough, as she plans to release a tell-all book about her complicated marriage with Will Smith, and she's even going to reveal new shocking details about her relationship with the late Tupac and how he was his soulmate. This don't remind you almost like the Brittany Reiner situation where she wrote a book about all her bodies. Now, in this essence, or this sense, she's gonna write a book about her past relationships, her entanglement, her failing marriage. Like, this is ridiculous. And he's over here sticking through it. This nigga's a bitch. Good for Will. Because even after being married to Will for years, Jada still refused to let go of Tupac. Yes, Jada and Tupac were great friends, but the way she talks about Tupac compared to the way
she might be, I don't know. You think she was going that hard? They was going that hard with each other? Or she just want to say it just because he was a guy that she never really got 100%.
She talks about Will, her husband, makes you think that
I'll be damned if I sit there and my wife just sit there and talk about another man. Deceased or not, you're not finna sit here and talk about another man whole time. You in my face. The fuck?
She was married to Tupac for all these years and not Will, so it will always have to
crazy.
Ghost. And why does Jada believes that there is no one like Tupac? Before the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air met his wife, Jada, the actress had an extremely close friendship with one of the greatest rappers to exist, the late but not forgotten Tupac Shakur. The two had a unique friendship. It was in no way romantic, but was deep and meaningful, with Makara magazine saying Pac was still overly protective of Jada, and he was always checking on the men she dated. He felt that any man who stood in the way of his friendship with her would be a problem. Sadly, by the time Jada would get married to Will, Tupac's famous thug life claimed his life and that of another famous rapper known as the Notorious B.I.G. The two lost their lives in a brutal East Coast versus West Coast gang feud. As much as we sympathize with Jada and the loss of a dear friend, we can't help but feel her constant mentions of his name are more for the clout than the remorse of losing a friend. We just can't wrap our heads around why she repeatedly chooses her friend over her.
I definitely think Tupac was cracking Jada, without a doubt. And she was getting piped good. And you feel me, he had that bad boy thug life forward to him. She was everything he wanted at that time, and she can't let go of that. I think she still got that little girl mindset. She don't want to be a married woman. She don't want to be married to Will, that is. Will ain't masculine for real, bro. Tupac was.
Her living husband. Not only is this unusual to us, but it is a continuously repeated trait of hers. So much so that Jada and Will were reportedly on the brink of divorce many times in the past. The couple has been married for almost 25 years. However, their marriage has been plagued by many unexpected situations, the most famous being Jada's entanglement with singer August Alsina.
Bro, y'all remember when entanglement was the word, bro? Oh, no, I'm not in a relationship. I'm in entanglement. So imagine, this is all over social media. He's going out, he's seeing this, he's hearing about it, he's seeing podcasts, and you stick around with her. She's not gonna respect you, bro. If a girl disrespects you one time, that's when you leave her, bro. You know what I'm saying? You leave her. It's a difference when you check a girl and you like let her know what's up. But she disrespects you, man.
Jada confirmed that this relationship happened while she was separated from her husband, Will. This revelation not only damaged her marriage, but also sent it to its all-time low. Some fans stood by Jada during this period, with one saying, it's an open marriage. Will does his own, the same as Jada. Both of them agreed.
Yeah, open marriage, right? Okay, I'm gonna let it rock.
An open marriage. The only reason Jada came out was because August fell in love with her and spoke about their entanglement in an interview. A majority of fans, however, stood by Will and sympathized with him, as he looked hurt during the interviews that followed.
I don't sympathize with no nigga that know he could do better. You choose to sit around, bro. You got all the talent in the world, and you choose to you really just belittling yourself. You sitting on the couch. What's that one thing from the commercial? You sitting on the couch. Another year passed.
Sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life's passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, maybe next semester. No, do it right now. They'll work with you after work, or you can go before.
But that's what he's giving right now, bro. You just degrading yourself, man, with just sticking around with all this baggage. She's stuck on a man. Rest in peace, Tupac, one of the greatest. But she's stuck on a man that passed away. Like, you feeding for his meat. Then you going to mess with some other dude while we married. I mean, open relationship, I guess that's, I don't know. Me, I couldn't do that. She don't respect him.
With the revelation, one fan commented, "Jada, haven't you dragged Will down enough? Go back to your entanglement and give him his manhood and pride back. You don't just..."
A girl can't give you your manhood. You have to have manhood. You have to be able to travel down that lane by yourself, with or without any female. And I say with a female because she's going to bring you more value. She's bringing you peace or profit. But you're not going down there looking to be with a woman to bring you manhood. You know what I'm saying? Only time I'm like, oh yeah, I'm extra man or whatever, is when after I get done busting a joint. After I kill a joint, after I crack a joint and shit, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the man. You feel me? But it's never no, oh, I gotta wake up early for this girl because she makes me feel like a man. It's not like that, bro. You gotta be able to be that lone wolf, that tiger. You feel me? Look at that. Look at tigers. How do they hunt? By themselves. You gotta be that dog, man. Got to.
However, it looks like Jada won't rest.
A girl can't give you your manhood
until she completely destroys Will, because she's now decided to write an entire book about Will and Pat. According to the Associated Press, the presently untitled memoir, due out in 2023, would detail her lessons learned in the course of a difficult but captivating trip. The new book will not only talk about her marriage with Will, but will also dwell heavily on her love for Tupac. This is because of how frequently she has mentioned him in the past. According to a new press release, Jada's new memoir will be a no-holds-barred account of her unconventional upbringing in Baltimore, her complicated marriage to Will Smith, and her parallel rise to stardom alongside Tupac. We all know Jada doesn't really like to praise Will. In fact, she seems to enjoy telling people how unhappy she is in her marriage.
That shit is crazy. Imagine doing a podcast of how unhappy you are to be with someone and he still sticks around. This nigga is a bitch, bro. There's no other way to say it. I don't know how he started. I don't know if he had no male figure in life or whatever the case may be. You feel me? It's neither here nor there, because I know people that don't have male figures and still come out a solid dude. Don't let no girl play in their face. Don't let anybody play in your face. But this right here is an exclamation point of why Will ain't the masculine
on national TV
figure.
And throwing little jabs at Will by comparing him to Pat. Just to give you an idea of how she talks about Will compared to how she talks about Tupac.
The type of relationship we had. You only get that once in a lifetime, so...
Women, and my answer is always, I've always told Will, you can do whatever you want as long as you can look at yourself in the mirror.
Look at the two tones. Look how feminine and soft. Mind you, Tupac passed away after this interview, or before this interview, or after this interview came out, Tupac was already gone. So I get it's more sentimental. But look how feminine, look how closed up she is, and look how aggressive and how high up she has her chin. See the comparison in body language and her tone? Like, yo, Tupac was more masculine than Will Smith. And Will Smith, he takes a lot of bullshit, and that's his fault. You feel me? So I can't blame nobody with Will. So am I mad at Jada? No. Is she crazy? Yes. But am I mad at her? No. Because if you letting a girl walk all around you, it's for a reason. How they view you is how they gonna treat you. You know what I'm saying? And she views Will as a bitch. Plain and simple. She views Will as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He got all the money. He got the status. He got one of the greatest movie stars of all time. There's no cap in that. He's been playing amazing movies. But that shit do not mean nothing. Money, you feel me, does not mean nothing. Status does not mean nothing if you can't build character. If you can't build that kind of respect. You have the money and power, but you have no respect. Money, power, respect. NPR.
You want.
Look how she's talking.
As long as you can look at yourself in the mirror.
That's crazy.
And be okay.
Oh, look at that.
See how soft she gets when she with Pot? Look.
So you
Crazy.
and Tupac were childhood friends.
Yes.
You obviously landed on this show first. Did you lobby to get him on?
I didn't have to lobby to get him on. I think it was a suggestion, and everyone was like, yes! And so we kind of did that for each other. We were always trying to look for opportunities to work together. It was because of Pac that I got Menace to Society.
Everyone.
Most people are practicing monogamy because they feel like they have no other choice.
Right.
We all know that most people out here doing unethical non-monogamy
Right.
any damn way. It was his poetry.
So she already Will, I'm not the richest dude, nor the smartest. But bro, come hang with a brother, bro. Come hang with a brother. I know I just called you a bitch. But listen, come hang with a brother. You need to get that shit out your system, my brother. Because listen, bro, you don't know how valuable you are and what you have. But you're bringing down your value hanging out with this woman, bro.
It was his
I don't know if they're divorced or not, so.
personality. I had never in my life met a person
with
like
that kind of charisma.
He had so much charisma, and he didn't have. He was poor.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Don't start filming me. What does it remind you of? Remember the video I did like 2 days ago? Joe Smith and his wife, when she just started recording him out of nowhere, like, oh, same situation. This is so fucking repetitive. I don't be lying to you. I don't lie to you. I don't lie. Listen, if a girl respects you, she not gonna treat you like this, bro. If you feel disrespected or any sense where a girl's not bringing the right energy, bro, step away from the situation, bro. That shit ain't about nothing, bro. Realistically, or if anything, if it's not really your main girl, it's like you just playing around with her. It's like whatever. You feel me? I done had situations where like, a girl might act a little weird, or I might peep something. I'm like, alright, cool. I'm not gonna react. I'm not getting into my emotions about it. But I'm gonna you just on some side shit. And that's what you gotta have. You gotta have like, alright, bet. You wanna play like that? So that's what you are. You on the side. You ain't never gonna be on the field because you don't know how to act right. Think about all the college athletes or players in the NFL. If you don't act accordingly outside the field, you can't get on the field. You on the bench now, baby. You feel me? And when the game's going and everything's progressing as you progress, they won't be there. They'll be on the sideline. They won't get no news reports about them. They won't get no shine. They won't get nothing. They'll get a ring to say, oh yeah, I was part of the team. You feel me? You gotta know the difference. Look. The same thing as a Joe Smith situation, bro. She pulled out the phone and started recording him. Who does that? They married, bro. That's disrespectful.
My goodness.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still
Crazy.
dealing with foolishness.
Foolishness.
Yeah, because she don't just...
Well, even previously admitted that he was always jealous of the bond Jada had with Tupac.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Fuck yeah.
You couldn't get that up out of me, bro. I'm not. I choose not to be jealous of no man, bro. I can see if I'm a little competitive, but jealous, no. Because you don't know what it took to get to where that person's at, first of all, to be ever jealous. But if you jealous of a man being able to get next to your girl, is that really your girl, bro? Treat her as such, man. Treat her as she want to be treated. You treating her like a queen and she want to be dogged out. What's your problem, bro? Dog her out.
Oh my God, that dude. And you know,
She even said like, yo, monogamy is only because you have no other options. She's basically saying you can't get no bitches. You want all this money, you can't get no more joints. Come on, bro. She's telling you in your face.
Yeah, that was in the early days, and it was like, that was a big regret for me too, because I could never.
A number of insiders who witnessed Jada and Pac's relationship also confirmed that Pac loved Jada only as a friend or a sister. Despite this, whenever you listen to Jada talk about Pac, it sounds...
Let me rewind that.
Jada only as a friend or a sister. Jada and Pac's relationship also confirmed that Pac loved Jada only as a friend or a sister.
Friend or a sister. Do y'all think, drop in the comments, do y'all think she was more intrigued to be around Tupac because he wasn't really committed or fully committed to her? You feel me? She was put in the friend zone, the little sister, oh, you little sister, you little sis, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you put a girl in a friend zone before she could do that to you, she wants you even more. Because you took away something that she felt like she can have. You ever look at something and you like, oh, I want it, but it's unattainable, it's unreachable. Until you have it, it's like, oh, okay, I got it. What's the next best thing? But until you could reach that one point or reach that one thing, whatever it is, pair of shoes or a new goal or buying that new house or getting that fitness body that you want, till you get it, it's like, shit, I got it. You feel me? But when you get it, it's like, okay, what's next? That's what Tupac was for her.
Despite this,
was around it, couldn't really attain it. And then losing him was like, damn, I never got that goal attained.
Whenever you listen to Jada talk about Pac, it sounds like she is trying to convince.
And Tupac was swaggy. I ain't gonna lie. He had the charisma, he had the looks, he had the style. He's a good actor. He could rap. Like, come on, bro. Tupac was him.
Everyone that what she had with him was a beautiful romance from a Disney movie. And the sad part of all this is that even their kids were dragged into the Will versus Tupac mess. When Willow was only 11 years old, she wrote a letter to Tupac asking him to come back.
She wrote this nigga. You got your daughter, your seeds, writing a man that's not here anymore. Some letters. So what?
Mommy could be happy.
So mommy could be happy. D Tupac, I know you are alive someplace. I think that mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? And can you come back so mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here.
Willow wrote, "Dear Tupac, I know you."
I really do love Willow. She wrote this when she was 12. So she implemented this in her daughter's mind, like, yo, Tupac was the only one that could really make me feel good. Why she has a father that's present in her life, that's super successful. That's why I'm telling y'all, being that masculine guy, working on yourself and putting yourself first, having your mental right, your physical, everything else. Like, the money matters, yes. That's absolutely correct. The status, in a sense, depending on what you do, it does matter. It does help you. But having that masculine frame, having that confidence with it in yourself, that's number one, bro. That beats the bread. That beats everything else. I'm telling you. Because look, she's writing a letter to a man that's not present to make her mom happy because her pops can't do it. Because he's not that dude.
You are alive someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so mommy and I can be happy? I really wish you were here. I really do.
This is crazy.
Willow. It is important to note that Willow had never met Tupac. So
Never.
for her to write a letter to him saying that he would make her mother happy if he returned just shows that how much he still affects their family life. Because it looks like Jada continues to talk about him, even behind closed doors.
I'll be damned if I'm messing with a joint and she like, Tupac did it better. Or Mark did it better. Joseph did it better. I'm looking at the joint like, are you dead ass? I couldn't,
Again,
bro.
Jada has decided to use Tupac's name for some more attention. The press release also states that Jada will recount the excruciating choices she was forced to make to redefine her life in every way, and adds that at the heart of this powerful book are two unexpected love stories. The book is slated to come out in the fall of 2023, but has already started receiving backlash from the masses. Reacting to the news of Jada's new book, one user wrote, "She's part of the worst wives club. Jada is truly one of the most inauthentic, pretentious person out here." Then she hallucinates about being loved by Tupac. Another user said, "It's sad that she compares him to Tupac. Will deserves better, but I see he wants to keep the family together." So Jada doesn't know how lucky she is to have Will Smith. Another person added, "Dang, she is toxic. No wonder Will is a broken man. She has used Tupac's ghost to make her husband and even her children feel
Detox and a word so toxic. I don't want to hear that toxic excuse.
inadequate. Tupac would more than have likely dumped her, even if it was platonic, and never looked back when her mind games became apparent.
See, Tupac would have dumped her even if it was platonic. Even if it was an open relationship, even if they was able to date all these people, Tupac would not put up with that because what? He is a masculine aura. Masculine brain. He don't deal with the BS. That is what masculine is. That's why some girls don't like nonchalant dudes, because they don't give too much reaction to something and they're willing to walk away. Well, I don't like he's nonchalant, this and that. They do. They really do. They have masculine frame. They know how to control themselves. They're not all in their feelings. Girls like that toxic shit because it releases dopamine in their brain. You feel me? Think about it. Y'all gotta do your research. Release dopamine in their brain and it builds some kind of excitement. That's why they like that rush, the bad boy feeling But a nigga that don't pull up with no BS, he don't put up with no BS, and he's gone, she don't know what to deal with. She like, oh shit, I'm by myself again.
He probably would have grown to actually hate her. Will's problem is he has low self-esteem and is easily manipulated by her. But what do you think? Do you believe that Jada is over-milking the Tupac narrative, or is she genuinely mourning a dear friend? And if you thought this entire situation was messy...
Well, get with me, my boy. I mean, I'll get you a joint or two, a couple joints. You know what I'm saying? You need to get back right, my brother, because this ain't right. I don't condone this behavior. I mean, you got to stay capital P in this situation. You lowercase p, which is pussy. You feel me? You gotta be player in this situation. You feel me? You worth more than this, King. Gotta do better. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Subscribe to the main channel. Subscribe to this channel. If y'all want more videos on the Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith, Tupac situation, let me know. There's a bunch of videos I could react to. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Till next time.